Hi guys, Felix Lee here. Today I want to cover an important topic which is quite commonly asked by a lot of people, a lot of newcomers who don't really understand gold as yet. As we introduce this Karatbar business, one of the questions that a lot of people ask is why does Karatbar's pricing is more expensive? Before I go into further, I just want to let you guys know that there are different type of class of assets in precious metal or in gold itself. Ranging from purity, from type of, asset class. Gold could be whole heaps of different classes, but all of that wouldn't matter if there is no demand for the products. I like one of team members, Greg, his analogy on how he feels, on how he actually feel all these differences, kind of pricing by looking at interest rate. Every country's, like we live in Australia here, we have what we call a cash rate, and this cash rate is actually determined by the central bank of each countries. Like in Australia, we have RBA or Reserve Bank of Australia, that they actually hold a meeting every month to decide what the cash rate is. Currently, the cash rate is 2.5%. But with that cash rate 2.5%, that is a benchmark for people to use, for the banks to use, for the other financial institutions to use, to decide how much they're gonna charge, say the interest between the bank, or interest for home loan, interest for commercial loan, interest rate for credit card loan. So those, different type of products would have different types of rates. So same with gold. Different kind of assets of gold would have different kind of pricing. And when you look at a lot of people, when they go online and search for gold price, most likely it will appear to you it is what we call a spot price. Spot price pretty much means that is the price of a lot of gold traders using as a benchmark. But when you go out there and you really buy gold, you can't actually buy gold in that price, because it is just a benchmark. A lot of jewelers, most likely they will charge you a certain margin on top of that price. And I heard you asking, why does Karatbars pricing is much more than the jeweler's gold? Okay, looking at Karatbars pricing right now is around, just let me check, currently is around 47.61 cents, 47 euro. Take it as an example. So that will be equivalent to $65, 65 US dollars. In 1 ounce of gold, if you go to Google and type it in, currently the price is around 1,300 US dollar. So with that, $65. So 1 ounce is around 31 grams. So 31 times 65 will give you more than 1,300. It's probably a few hundred more than the spot price. Why is that so? To explain that in details, Karatbars gold are currency grade gold. The terms itself, currency grade gold, probably wouldn't mean much to you if you don't know what it does, or if you don't know what benefit it has over a normal, commodity gold, which is the type of gold that you store at home, like the jewelry gold that you go and buy for rings or earrings, that kind of things. Currency grade gold, we have to trace back into each component of what makes a currency grade gold. First, we look at carat. Okay, now I'm gonna take you guys into my computer screen. If you type in carat, in Wikipedia or in Google, it will give you what it means, that what exactly carat means. 24 carat is the highest purity of gold, which means that 24 carat of gold, I highlight this for you, is actually 99.9% gold by mass. Okay, so if someone says that they have an 18 carat gold, that means that 18 parts are gold, while the other 6 parts, which makes the total 24 parts, are made from other metals. Now when people tells you it's 24 carat, that means that it is pure gold. And in here it says 24K, people normally says it as 999.9 purity. Okay, so when you look at your jeweler's gold, when you look at your mom's earrings or your people type of gold that people buy from jewelry shops, those type of gold are not currency grade gold, because they don't, most likely they are not 24 carats gold. But when you look at Karatbars gold, it does actually say on here 999.9 purity. Okay, and it has the LBMA gold on it. What does LBMA mean? LBMA, go to, do your own research, go to Google or go to the website London Bullion Market Association. LBMA is pretty much an organization that determines the price of the gold at the market. And also it certifies, and it also in London Bullion Market, it has list of approved refinery lists of gold producers who actually are approved to actually say or to certify that these are minimum 1 gram of gold inside this particular grams of inside this particular card. So when someone says this one is 2 grams or 2.5 grams, then it has to be 2.5, minimum 2.5 grams when it is being said, or if it is being stamped by one of the LBMA approved refinery. As a matter of fact, Greg and one of his team members, they tried to bring one of Karatbars 1 grams gold card to one of the gold manufacturers, and they actually took the gold out and try to weigh how much grams it has, and it turns out that it has 1.1 grams, which is more than 1 gram. So it is 10% more than what it is supposed to say here. So it truly tells you that with LBMA approved refinery, they cannot tell you that it is 1 gram while they only have not 0.9 gram. That is why when it is on LBMA approved refinery list, you know that those gold producers are truly saying exactly what they say on, what they stamped on here. And if you go through, look at the website, it is not easy to be on the LBMA list. You have to be at least in a consecutive years producing of golds of no errors, having the measurement in no errors. And that's why currency grade gold are the type of gold that central bank or countries around the world store the gold as. They don't actually store, the type of jewelry gold, like the moms and family have, but they actually store the similar gold, currency grade gold, because on it already has a confirmation that it is 999.9 purity, and how many grams, exactly what weight is the gold, and also who produced the gold. So in all that, another thing that you need to look into these type of golds are, there are 2 types of gold. One is custard and the other one is minted. Custard means simply taking out the gold from the mold, so it doesn't have any shape, it doesn't have any polishing or anything like that. They simply stamped 999.9 purity gold And when it comes to Karatbars gold, it is minted gold. Minted gold simply means that it has been refined and it has been, without losing its purity, it has been protected, so it cannot be tampered. And it is actually, for Karatbars gold, it is being sealed with a particular a special element that will protect the gold inside it, so it will not get tampered by anything. And it also has all the assayer signatures and also the LBMA gold, confirming that it is at least minimum 1 gram of gold. So with minted gold, you will be expecting that it is more expensive. And if you go to gold manufacturers, or if you're trying to sell back your Karatbars gold, all gold manufacturers will take into account the premiums into making this particular kind of gold. So that is why it is more expensive, but it is more in demand, because all the countries around the world, even the central banks, they want this type of gold. They have the guarantee or the warranty that it is pure gold. If you took your jewelry gold, people can't tell whether that is pure gold or not. You probably have to go to jewelry shop, you have to, all that process take time. And but with this, it is fungible. What it means is simply 1 gram of gold of Karatbars I have in my wallet is the exact same of 1 grams of gold hold in one of my downlines wallet or one of my leaders wallet. And if you have actually come through our team for quite a while, you probably would have, and I would expect you to have watched all the 5 episodes by Mike Maloney in hiddensecretsofmoney.com. Again, the website is hiddensecretsofmoney.com, to tell you exactly what gold is supposed to be. Gold acted as real money. It has to be fungible. It means that 1 gram of gold in Australia would equals to 1 grams of gold in Iraq or in United States. So it can be different. Okay. Another questions that come across from a lot of people are, okay, now I know that Karatbars are currency grade gold. I know that it is minted currency grade gold, but how about the price compared to other similar provider or similar kind of asset, gold class? What is their price? Okay, I'll take you back to my screen here. Let's look at Karatbars classic gold card here. It has here 1 gram by one of the approved LBMA approved refinery. The price is around 47.61 euro. Now I'm researching the price in Australia, so I'm just gonna convert that into Australian dollars. 47.61 euro is equals to 70 Australian dollars. Okay, just remember that. Let's go into one of the, okay, this is Agro Heroes Gold Bullion Kinabar. Kinabar simply means that it is in a kind of like SIM card type of bar. It's not like a big bulk of bar because of the weight of the And also, sorry, I just want to mention the other factor here is the hologram at the back of Karatbars gold card has a hologram, which is additional security features for this kind of Kinabar, which simply means that this cannot be forged or being fraud by anyone, because it is expensive to just produce this kind of hologram, because it is protecting your gold from fraudulent or from people try to forge this exact same kind of gold. This cannot be fraud, this cannot be forged by anyone because the hologram security on it. So back to the gold prices from other providers. Agro Heroes is also one of the LBMA approved refinery, but their gold prices is much dearer. Look at this, it's $84 compared to our Karatbars is only around 70 Australian dollars. Okay, let's look at another providers. Okay, UBS is one of the approved gold LBMA gold refinery. Swiss Gold is one of the similar currency grade gold providers. They price at $90.31. So you can see that Karatbars indeed has a lowest price, has one of the best price among its competitor, and not only that, it offers you a free storage that you can actually use where they store the gold at Procedure in Germany. Okay, and Procedure is a specialized company that specializes in storage and in transporting precious metal, or all those kind of assets, and their clients involve banks, countries, and Karatbars is one of the client, obviously. So when it comes to purchase of gold, you got to take into account the additional cost involved, like storage costs, transportation costs, and all that. But one of the most important aspects that all the other providers that don't provide, while Karatbar does, is the business side of things. They pay you money, they pay you currency, they pay you gold for purchasing gold, and for introducing or for promoting Karatbars to other people, to help other people to protect their own wealth and to be able to buy gold affordably, which is in grams, 1 grams, 2.5 grams. So Karatbars actually compensate you for helping yourself, for helping other people, and for helping them to promote Karatbar gold to other people. So truly, I truly hope you guys gain a lot of value from today's video and understand why the difference in prices, and whether, and a lot of the times you got to think about people when they talk about spot price. A lot of people actually use it for buy and sell strategy, whereas we are not trading gold. We are putting swapping our paper currency into a long term, into a increasing in value asset class, which is gold. And we are not selling it, we are not buying and selling it, but we are using it for protecting our wealth against the corrupt government and the corrupt banking system. And also with Karatbars, with the buy and sell strategy that people has, those are for investors. That is why they look at the spot price. And with spot price, when they buy gold from spot price, they actually traded it. They don't have physical gold on their hand. Whereas if you purchase gold from Karatbars, you actually have the Karatbars gold on your hand when you have it delivered to your home, or when you have it stored at one of your vaults. And the other things that I want to bring up to this training video is also, when you sign up with, when you actually join Karatbars as affiliate, you will have all these packages. You probably same as me when you got these packages, because you got all excited looking at all the when you look at the gold, and also a few other features in the packages. And most importantly, they have a few bonus card in there, €100 bonus card that you can use to purchase your first your packages, or you can actually pass it on to your members or downline for them to use as well, and a 3% discount card. So other providers doesn't provide you with discount, whereas Karatbars, they give you a 3% discount card that you can use and apply to your gold purchases every single week throughout, or every single month throughout the year. So truly, I can't cover more than what I've said today in this training video. If you guys still have any questions, please feel free to contact any of your upline or contact myself, and I'm happy enough to answer any questions that you have, because of the convictions of how confident we are in this Karatbar business. So thanks again guys for watching my video. I truly hope that you guys gain a lot of value from this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.